We're talking about a required minimum distribution. A few changes here is that it was 70.5 for many years. With the Secure Act that was signed in December of 2019, is that it pushed the required distribution from 70.5 to now age 72. But then you have the CARES Act that came in that was signed in March to say, hey, you know what? You do not have to take a required minimum distribution. You don't have to take it if you don't want the income and show up on taxes.
Yeah, and so that was, we were all set for the 72 rule, which is true. It just, everything got waived for the current year, so you don't have to take your required distribution. Now, going forward to 2021, what if you're supposed to take a required minimum distribution and you forget? Well, it's a 50% penalty, 50% penalty. So that means if you were supposed to take a $20,000 required minimum distribution, the IRS is going to make you pay $10,000 for the penalty. Oh, by the way, you still have to pay the tax on the $20,000. So be careful. Don't forget not taking the RMD.
Right, you take $20,000 out plus another 50% penalty, plus the tax on the 20, and it could get. It's one of the most egregious tax penalties in the code.
It really is. Something else, Joe, I want to bring up is the stretch IRA. So this was with the Secure Act, which was passed at the end of last year. So beginning of 2020, you can no longer do a stretch IRA. So the old rule was that when you passed away, your beneficiaries over their lifetimes, non-spousal beneficiaries, could stretch that required minimum distribution over their life. And so they would just take a little bit out each year. Now, under the new rule, the individual, the beneficiary that gets the account has to take the money out within a 10-year period, meaning that a lot of folks are going to have much higher taxable income because they have to take a bigger chunk out. Now, realize with the new Secure Act, you don't have to take out an even amount over 10 years. You just have to take it all out by year 10. So in some cases where people are receiving beneficiary IRAs, then what you may want to do is take low distributions if you're working in a higher bracket, and then when you retire, within that 10-year period, you take higher amounts then. So Joe, there's a little bit of planning there.
That's why you got to go to yourmoneyyourwealth.com, click on that special offer. It's absolutely free of charge. Our gift to you